Hey, what's good? It's Ace from pfadvice.com. Like, share, subscribe, get notified, hit the bell, leave a comment. Our channel is growing. We want you to be a part of it. There is an African proverb that says, while the axe forgets, the tree always remembers. People seeking revenge can victimize themselves and bring pain to those who had nothing to do with their perceived slights. Some people seek revenge for things that never happened to them personally. Revenge can be unfulfilling, destroy the one seeking it, and create new victims that continue the cycle. Those victims must then choose to either forgive or seek revenge themselves. If you seek revenge, are you better than the person who wronged you? Doesn't matter. Those are some of the themes explored in Avengers Under Siege, which collects the epic storyline from 1986 and 1987. This trade collects Avengers number 270 through Avengers number 277. It was written by Roger Stern with art by John Buscema and Tom Palmer. I was 10 years old when I first read it. I read it again recently and it holds up. Baron Zemo, leader of the Masters of Evil, invades Avengers Mansion in Manhattan and beats up several Avengers. They beat the brakes off the Avengers and they wreck the place. It's an unforgivable invasion of privacy and a deliverance of primal violence that was ahead of its time in 1987. The Bronze Age had just ended, and this was the start of the modern age of comics. I'm really unimpressed with the state of modern comic book films. We may never get the Batman Part 2. No word on the Trinity for the DCU. And they're delaying the next 2 Avengers films and we're supposed to celebrate. I just can't. So I decided to reread one of my favorite and one of the greatest Avengers stories ever. Not many people know about this story unless you know Avengers comics. And I'm shocked they didn't use this storyline for a film or streaming show yet. In the story, Namor has just joined the Avengers, which has caused protests since he is seen as a bad guy at the time. The protests are a cover for the Masters of Evil, Baron Zemo, Crusher Creel, the Absorbing Man, Mr. Hyde, Blackout, Titania, and others to break into Avengers Mansion, which is located in Manhattan at the time. Most of the Avengers are out of town. Baron Zemo has a grudge against Captain America. They tie up Captain America and Dane Whitman, the Black Knight. He's in this too. And they make them watch as they beat the hell out of Jarvis, the Avengers butler. In the comics, Jarvis is a human butler. The Masters of Evil wreck the place, and the Avengers have to right this wrong, settle scores without sinking to the level of the Masters of Evil. The Masters of Evil were gleefully disrespectful and grotesque. They lost in the end, but they beat the hell out of the Avengers. They embarrassed them. The Masters of Evil, they lost, but they still won. The Masters of Evil took perverse glee in their violence against the Avengers. They made the Avengers suffer, and the Avengers suffered because they assumed their deadliest enemies would be fair and have honor. It's a tough read, but a great comic. Visit pfadvice.com. pfadvice.com is a personal finance and comic book entertainment site. I write weekly columns there. pfadvice.com is owned by District Media. I want to sincerely thank them for sponsoring this video. Believe me, I'm not spoiling it for you. This comic is too good. This story is too good. A lot more happens. In the aftermath, Jarvis develops PTSD and was scared to work for the Avengers, Earth's mightiest heroes. Jarvis did not feel safe surrounded by them. The Avengers had to grapple with the reality that even if they did not stoop to seeking revenge like the masters of evil, they had to learn to protect their home better and to not to give their enemies the grace or the benefit of the doubt to believe that they wouldn't act like monsters. There are some great battles in the storyline too. Hercules fights the Masters of Evil solo, and Ant-Man and the Wasp fight the Absorbing Man and Titania. There's great stuff in this story. If you're happily waiting a few years for the next Avengers films and the Batman 2, I recommend you start reading comics. I highly recommend Avengers Under Siege from 1986. Read this now. Not now, right now. I'm really not giving this story enough justice. One of the greatest Avengers stories ever that no one knows about. So please check it out now. Thanks for watching. Take care.